Welcome to our countdown of the top 20 places to visit in 2025 and 2026. From breathtaking natural wonders to vibrant cultural hubs, these destinations are sure to inspire your next adventure. Over the next hour, we'll journey across continents from the icy plains of Antarctica to the bustling streets of New York City. We'll encounter unique wildlife, ancient cultures and landscapes that will take your breath away, so fasten your seatbelts and prepare to be amazed by the beauty and diversity of our planet. Let the journey begin. Welcome to the end of the world. Here in Patagonia, jagged mountains cut through clouds and ancient glaciers crack like thunder. But Patagonia is more than just raw beauty. These lands were once home to the Tehuelche people, who believed that giants roamed these mountains and valleys. Their stories echo in the silence of the steppe and the crashing of glacial ice. Today, you can hike the Torres del Paine, kayak through iceberg-dotted lakes, and if you're lucky, spot a puma slinking through the undergrowth. Keep an eye out for guanacos too. Their ancestors were domesticated into the llamas you see across South America. Imagine a place where emerald lakes mirror snow-capped mountains, a scene seemingly ripped from an artist's canvas. This is Banff National Park, a jewel of the Canadian Rockies. Banff's beauty is no accident. It was Canada's first national park, founded in 1885 after railway workers stumbled upon natural hot springs. But for over 10,000 years, the First Nations peoples called this land home. Their spirit still whispers through the pine forests and across the glacial valleys. When you visit, take a moment to breathe in the crisp mountain air. Listen to the silence of the forest, and you might just feel their presence. And if you're feeling peckish, try some bannock bread cooked over a campfire, a taste of tradition. Cast adrift in the vast Atlantic Ocean lies the Azores, a chain of 9 volcanic islands belonging to Portugal. These are no barren rocks, though. Think of them as Europe's Hawaii, with a volcanic twist. Here, lush green hillsides meet black sand beaches and volcanic craters hold shimmering crater lakes. Geothermal activity bubbles just beneath the surface, literally cooking food in the earth. Yes, cozido das furnas, a stew cooked underground, is a real thing. Local legends speak of lost continents like Atlantis, and when you see the dramatic landscapes shrouded in mist and legend, you might just start to believe them. Above the Arctic Circle, where the sun barely sets in summer and winter nights are long and dark, lies the magical region of Lapland. This is the real-life home of Santa Claus, where reindeer outnumber cars and the northern lights dance across the sky. But Lapland has a deeper magic too. It's the home of the Sami people, one of Europe's last indigenous cultures, who still practice their traditional shamanistic ways. They herd reindeer, fish the icy rivers, and live in harmony with the harsh but beautiful Arctic environment. Imagine yourself staying in a glass igloo sipping hot berry juice as the aurora borealis shimmers overhead. Then bundle up in warm furs and let a team of reindeer pull you through snow-covered forests under a sky full of stars. Hidden away in the far eastern reaches of Indonesia lies Raja Ampat, a scattering of islands that might just be the most biodiverse marine paradise on Earth. Raja Ampat means 4 kings, and local myth tells of 4 dragon eggs that hatched into kings, each ruling one of the main islands. But the true rulers of this realm are underwater. Beneath the turquoise waters teems a kaleidoscope of life. Over 1,500 species of fish, more than the Caribbean and Red Sea combined. Coral reefs explode with color, manta rays glide through the depths, and sharks patrol their domain. The people of Raja Ampat, many of whom are Papuan, live in close connection with the sea. Their lives are a blend of ancient animist beliefs and more recent Christian traditions, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit in this remote corner of the world. Step into a world where time seems to slow down, where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern life. This is Kyoto, the former imperial capital of Japan for over 1,000 years. Kyoto is a city of temples and gardens, of geishas in silk kimonos and the gentle chanting of monks. 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites dot the city, each one a testament to Japan's rich artistic and cultural heritage. In spring, cherry blossoms transform the city into a sea of pink, a truly magical spectacle. No trip to Kyoto is complete without experiencing a traditional kaiseki meal. This multi-course feast is a work of art. Its delicate flavors and exquisite presentation rooted in Zen Buddhist principles of harmony and balance. Where east meets west, where the continents of Europe and Asia collide, stands the vibrant city of Istanbul. Once known as Byzantium and later Constantinople, Istanbul has been a crossroads of civilizations for centuries. The city's skyline is a breathtaking silhouette of domes and minarets, from the Byzantine grandeur of the Hagia Sophia to the elegant beauty of the Blue Mosque. 5 times a day, the call to prayer echoes across the Bosphorus Strait, a reminder of the city's deep Islamic faith. Take a ferry across the Bosphorus, savoring the sights and sounds of this bustling waterway. Indulge in the sweet delight of baklava and sip strong Turkish coffee as you watch the city go by. Seoul is a city of contrasts, where ancient palaces rub shoulders with futuristic skyscrapers and K-pop blares from shops filled with traditional handicrafts. It's a place where you can wander through a 14th century palace in the morning and find yourself in a robot-staffed cafe by lunchtime. This is the legacy of the Joseon dynasty, whose grand palaces still grace the city, and the unstoppable wave of Hallyu, the Korean wave that's sweeping the world with its catchy music and delicious food. Speaking of food, Seoul is a foodie's paradise. Dive into a bowl of bibimbap, savor the spicy tang of kimchi pancakes, or if you're feeling adventurous, try live octopus, a local delicacy. Prepare to be enchanted by Marrakech, a city that explodes with color, sound and scent. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine alleys of the Medina, where snake charmers play their flutes and artisans hammer intricate designs into brass. Marrakech was once an imperial capital, a key stop on the ancient trans-Saharan trade routes. The ghosts of camels and caravans still seem to haunt its dusty squares and bustling souks. Escape the heat in a tranquil riad, sip refreshing mint tea, and explore the Jardin Majorel, a botanical garden once owned by Yves Saint Laurent. Marrakech's pulse may be Islamic, but its soul is undeniably Berber, a tapestry of North African cultures woven together over centuries. Rising dramatically from the Adriatic Sea, encircled by medieval walls, Dubrovnik is a city straight out of a fairy tale. Known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, its old town, with its limestone streets and terracotta rooftops, has captivated visitors for centuries. But Dubrovnik's beauty belies a turbulent past. This was a city of pirates and merchants, of earthquakes and sieges. It stood as a proud independent republic for centuries, resisting the advances of empires. Today, you can stroll along its ancient walls, savor fresh seafood overlooking the azure waters, and marvel at a city that has rebuilt itself time and again. Don't forget to try the local oysters, once a staple food, even for the poor. And nestled on the shores of Lake Wakatipu, a lake shaped like a lightning bolt, Queenstown is not for the faint of heart. This is the adventure capital of the world, a place where adrenaline junkies come to test their limits. According to Maori legend, Lake Wakatipu was formed by the still beating heart of a sleeping giant. Today it's the setting for bungee jumping, jet boating and skydiving, activities that get your own heart racing. But Queenstown also offers moments of tranquility. Take a scenic drive to nearby Gibbston Valley, known for its vineyards and stunning views. And while you're there, be sure to try a classic Kiwi meat pie. You won't be disappointed. Embark on an unforgettable road trip along South Africa's Garden Route, a scenic stretch of coastline that lives up to its name. This is a place where wild beaches meet dense forests, where elephants roam free, and the scent of the ocean mingles with the fragrance of fynbos, the region's unique floral kingdom. As you drive, keep an eye out for whales breaching offshore, their massive bodies a testament to the richness of these waters. Venture inland to encounter elephants in their natural habitat, or delve into ancient caves adorned with rock art dating back 75,000 years, a glimpse into humanity's earliest days. The Garden Route is a tapestry of cultures, a blend of Xhosa traditions, Dutch colonial history, and the vibrant spirit of modern South Africa. Tucked away in the heart of Europe lies Ljubljana, a city often overlooked but full of charm. Small, green and effortlessly charming, Ljubljana feels like a fairy tale come to life. A dragon, the city's symbol, guards its iconic bridge, forever linked to the legend of Jason and the Argonauts. With its car-free streets and vibrant street art scene, Ljubljana invites you to slow down and savor the moment. Enjoy a coffee in one of its many cafes or take a leisurely stroll along the Ljubljanica River, its banks lined with willow trees and bustling with life. Don't leave without trying potica, a traditional Slovenian nut roll, or indulging in the city's lively cafe culture where you can enjoy a glass of local wine and watch the world go by. Welcome to Reykjavik, the world's northernmost capital. A city where colourful houses stand in stark contrast to the volcanic landscapes that surround it. This is a place where the earth breathes fire and ice, where glaciers meet geothermal pools, and the northern lights illuminate the night sky. Just outside Reykjavik lies the Golden Circle, a route that takes you past some of Iceland's most iconic natural wonders. Witness the Strokkur geyser erupt in a tower of boiling water and steam, marvel at the thundering Gullfoss waterfall and stand in awe at Thingvellir National Park, where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. No trip to Iceland is complete without a dip in the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa where you can soak in the mineral-rich waters. And if you're feeling adventurous, try some fermented shark, a traditional Icelandic delicacy that's not for the faint of heart. Imagine a coastline so beautiful it has inspired poets and artists for centuries. This is the Amalfi Coast, a breathtaking stretch of Italian coastline where pastel-colored villages cling precariously to cliffs that plunge into the sapphire waters of the Mediterranean Sea. The Amalfi Coast was once a powerful maritime republic, its ships sailing to distant lands like Byzantium and Arabia. Today it's a place to savor la dolce vita, the sweet life, as you sip limoncello made from locally grown lemons and indulge in platters of fresh seafood pasta. Explore the winding streets of Positano with its colourful houses cascading down to the sea, or escape to the tranquil hilltop town of Ravello with its stunning views and lush gardens. As you watch the sunset over the Mediterranean, it's easy to understand why the Amalfi Coast has captured the hearts of so many. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru, shrouded in mist and mystery, lies Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas. This ancient citadel, perched 8,000 feet above sea level, was hidden from the outside world for centuries, its existence unknown to the Spanish conquistadors who conquered the Inca Empire. Rediscovered in 1911, Machu Picchu continues to captivate and intrigue archaeologists and visitors alike. Was it a royal estate, a sacred religious site, or something else entirely? Its true purpose remains a mystery. Hike the Inca Trail, following in the footsteps of the Inca people, or take a scenic train ride through the sacred valley to reach this awe-inspiring site. And while you're in Peru, be sure to try key, a traditional dish of roasted guinea pig, and chicha, a fermented corn beer. Carved into the sheer rock face of a sandstone cliff, Petra, the rose-red city half as old as time, is a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of the Nabatean people who created this extraordinary city over 2,000 years ago. Hidden for centuries, Petra was a thriving trade hub, its wealth built on the spice and incense trade. Rediscovered in 1812, it's now one of the most iconic archaeological sites in the world. Enter Petra through the Seek, a narrow gorge flanked by towering cliffs, and emerge into the treasury, its facade carved in intricate detail. Explore the royal tombs, the monastery, and the Roman amphitheatre, each structure a masterpiece of Nabatean architecture. Nestled high in the Himalayas, Bhutan is more than just a country, it's a philosophy. This tiny kingdom, sandwiched between India and China, has long marched to the beat of its own drum, prioritizing gross national happiness over gross domestic product. Buddhism permeates every aspect of Bhutanese life, from the prayer flags fluttering in the wind to the monks meditating in cliffside monasteries. The king himself wears the traditional go, a knee-length robe, and archery remains the national sport. Trek through pristine forests where snow leopards roam, visit dzongs, fortified monasteries that dot the landscape, and witness festivals where masked dancers twirl to ancient rhythms. Bhutan is a place to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with your inner self. Prepare yourself for a journey to the end of the earth, to a continent unlike any other. Antarctica, the last true wilderness, is a land of ice and silence where penguins waddle across glaciers, leopard seals bask in the sun, and the occasional orca breaches the surface of the icy waters. This is a place of extremes, where temperatures can plummet to bone-chilling lows, and the sun doesn't set for weeks during the summer months. Antarctica is a continent of superlatives, the coldest, windiest and driest continent on Earth. Sail through surreal blue icebergs, witness the aurora australis, the southern lights, dance across the sky and feel a sense of awe at the sheer power and beauty of nature. The city that never sleeps, New York City is a whirlwind of energy, a melting pot of cultures, and a testament to the human spirit's ability to constantly reinvent itself. Forget the stereotypes of skyscrapers and yellow cabs. New York City is so much more than that. It's the hopeful faces of immigrants arriving at Ellis Island, the soulful sounds of jazz echoing from Harlem's clubs, the indie spirit of Brooklyn's artists and musicians, and the culinary delights of Queens, where you can find food from every corner of the globe. Lose yourself in the world-class museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Museum of Modern Art, and the newly renovated American Museum of Natural History. Grab a hot dog from a street vendor, savor a bagel with a schmear, or indulge in world-class ramen, all within the space of a few blocks. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the top 20 places to visit in 2025 and 2026. We've explored ancient cities and pristine wildernesses, encountered unique wildlife, and experienced the warmth of different cultures. Whether you're seeking adventure, cultural immersion, or simply a chance to reconnect with nature, these destinations offer something for everyone. Each one holds a unique magic, a story waiting to be discovered. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure today. The world is waiting to be explored.